All right, so Halloween's right around the corner, right? And we're diving into something kind of perfect for the vibe. Moon manifesting. We've got a whole bunch of sources here all about harnessing lunar energy, especially now.
Yeah, it's fascinating stuff. For centuries, people have believed that the full moon is like a cosmic reset button, a time for completion, abundance, all that.
Okay, a reset button, I like it. So how do we actually use that to manifest what we want?
Basically, it's all about letting go. Old energy, those limiting beliefs that hold us back, anything that might be blocking us. Think of it like clearing out your inbox, but energetically to make room for the universe to deliver.
I'm with you. Out with the old and with the new.
Exactly. And that energy of completion, it's not just about finishing things. It's about being open to receiving all the good stuff the universe has for you.
Right. Okay, so we got to address the Halloween part of this too. What's the connection there with harnessing this energy?
Well, Halloween, or Samhain, as it's, traditionally known, has always had these deep spiritual roots. It was believed to be a time when the veil between the physical and spiritual worlds was thin.
Wait, hold on. Spirits walking among us. That's a Halloween bonus I can get behind.
Right. So the idea was that during this time, it was easier to communicate with spirits, ancestors even. And with all this spiritual energy swirling around, it was believed that whatever you were putting out into the universe, well, it could be amplified.
So Halloween's like giving our intentions a spoopy boost.
Okay.
Okay, I'm in. But how do we actually tap into that? What are the steps to setting intentions under this powerful full moon?
It always starts with clarity. What do you truly desire? And don't just think about it, write it down.
Putting pen to paper. Classic for a reason.
It really makes it real, Then visualize it. Really picture your desire as if it's already happened. Feel the joy, the gratitude, everything.
Kind of sounds like daydreaming in a good way.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah.
But you're not just imagining it, you're embodying the feeling of it already being yours.
Intention, feeling, energy, it's all got to be aligned.
Exactly, and that's where releasing comes in. Okay, imagine trying to bring all this new furniture into a room that's already packed full.
Oof, moving day, don't remind me.
Right. You got to make space. It's the same with manifesting. This Halloween full moon, it's the perfect time to let go of those fears, doubts, anything holding you back.
Out with the old, in with the new. It's a theme. So once we've decluttered, how do we supercharge these intentions? What kind of tools are we talking about?
Well, crystals are really popular for amplifying energy. Moonstone, obviously, is great for connecting with that lunar energy. Did you know it's been used in rituals for centuries to enhance intuition and psychic abilities?
No way, really?
Yeah. Ancient cultures, they believed moonstone could help them tap into the moon's wisdom and make their intentions stronger. Then there's selenite, known for clarity, cleansing energy. And of course, clear quartz amplifies energy like crazy, like a cosmic megaphone for your intentions.
A cosmic megaphone. Okay, now I'm intrigued. So we can use these crystals while we're journaling, visualizing, all that.
Yeah. They're tangible reminders of your intentions.
I like it. What about candles? Seems fitting for a Halloween manifestation session, right?
Definitely. White or silver candles are perfect for this. They represent clarity, purity. Light one while you're meditating on your intentions, and imagine that flame, symbolizing your desires going out to the universe.
Candles, crystals, cosmic megaphones. This is great. I'm feeling very cosmically aligned right now.
Oh, and don't forget about journaling. It's such a powerful tool, for self-reflection and manifestation.
You mentioned it earlier, but can we go a little deeper on that? How can we use journaling to really, enhance our manifesting practice, especially now?
Sure. Basically, it helps you get clear on those desires,
Right.
Track your progress, process your emotions throughout the whole journey. Think of it like a conversation with yourself on paper.
Let's hope it's a productive one.
Right. So you write down your intentions, your visualizations, any feelings that come up, really. The more you engage with the whole process, the more powerful it becomes, It helps bring those desires to the surface.
Like you're clearing the path for them to reach the universe.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got our crystals, we've got our candles, our journals. We're feeling the Halloween vibes, embracing this whole veil thinning thing. But we've been focusing on the full moon. What about the rest of the lunar cycle? Can we work with that energy all month long?
Absolutely. It's not just about the one night. Think of it like this. The new moon is all about setting those intentions, planting the seeds,
Yeah.
right? And then as the moon waxes, gets fuller, your energy, your intention, it grows with it. It all leads up to the full moon.
So we're riding this wave of lunar energy building up to this point of like peak manifestation.
Exactly. And then after the full moon, as it wanes, that becomes the time for release, letting go, making space for those intentions to manifest.
Okay, so it's this whole cycle of setting, amplifying, then releasing to the universe. Now, we're recording this right before Halloween, and I can't help but notice this theme: transformation, embracing the unknown, shedding old versions of ourselves. How does that all connect to this, especially with the veil being thin and all that?
Such a good point. Halloween, coming from Sam Hain, has always been about confronting fears, celebrating death and rebirth. It's symbolic of transformation itself.
So it's like we get this cosmic nudge to let go of old habits, step into a new version of ourselves, and connect with this deeper, slightly spooky energy.
You got it. And what better time to do that than under this powerful full moon energy? It's all about releasing new beginnings.
It's like a double whammy of transformation.
Okay.
Okay, so for someone who's listening and thinking, all right, I'm ready to try this Halloween moon manifesting thing, what's one thing they could focus on releasing to really embrace that energy?
Ooh, that's a good one. You know, it could be a limiting belief that's been holding them back, something they tell themselves that keeps them stuck, or even a bad habit they're ready to ditch. These things can really hold us back energetically.
It's about figuring out what no longer serves them and using the full moon to let it go.
Yeah. And it's not just about getting rid of the negative, but making space for something positive to come in, right?
Right. You can't manifest abundance in a cluttered room or mind, for that matter. We've covered crystals, candles, cosmic megaphones. I feel like we've only scratched the surface of moon manifesting, though. What else is out there for those who want to go deeper?
Well, there's this whole concept of balancing masculine and feminine energies within ourselves. Now, when I say masculine energy, I'm talking about action, doing, making things happen. Feminine energy is more about being, receiving, trusting your intuition. Two sides of the same coin.
And we want to find that balance between them.
Yes. And when those energies are in harmony, it's powerful for manifestation.
Okay, that makes sense. How do we actually find that balance?
It's going to be a little different for everyone, but incorporating practices that resonate with each energy can help. If you're more action-oriented, maybe spend time journaling, meditating, tap into that receptive energy.
And if you're more go with the flow, maybe setting those clear intentions, taking steps towards goals, embraces the doing energy.
Exactly. It's about finding that balance, honoring both sides.
Makes sense.
And another fascinating thing is incorporating nature into your rituals.
With the full moon being a natural phenomenon, I can see how that would be powerful. What are some ways to do that?
It can be so simple. You can gather some leaves, stones, anything like that to use on an altar in your visualizations. Even just bringing those elements inside can be powerful.
I like that. Bring the outdoors in.
Exactly. And, if you can, do your full moon ritual outside under the moonlight.
Wow, talk about soaking up that energy.
It's incredible. And of course, different cultures all over the world have their own traditions honoring the full moon.
I feel like we could do a whole other deep dive just on that.
Absolutely. Ancient moon dances, special ceremonies. There's so much richness in how we connect with the lunar cycle.
Right. It really shows how connected we are to the moon.
It really does. And it makes you wonder, is there something to all of this scientifically? I mean, we know the moon controls the tides, but could it actually be influencing us in other ways too?
Yeah, I'm with you on the whole energy thing, but is there any actual research behind it?
Researchers are definitely looking into it, and while we're still figuring a lot out, there have been some interesting findings. Some studies show that the lunar cycle might actually mess with our sleep, our moods, even some hormonal cycles.
Okay, so maybe not full-on werewolves, but still pretty wild. It seems like even with all we know, the moon still holds a lot of mysteries.
Absolutely. I think that's part of why we're so drawn to it. Whether you're thinking ancient wisdom or modern interpretations, you can't deny the power of the moon, especially around this time of year.
It's like it's calling us to connect with something bigger than ourselves, to embrace the mystery of it all, and tap into this energy of release and starting fresh. So for everyone listening who's ready to try out a little moon manifesting this Halloween, what's our final takeaway?
The most important thing is to believe. Approach it with that open mind, that curiosity, and just see what happens. You might just be surprised by the magic you can create.
I love that. Be open to the magic. Great advice for Halloween, and honestly, any time of year. Until next time, everyone, happy Halloween and happy manifesting.